Batch 24. Batch 24. We're up to batch 24 already. I got 25 in. I can't remember if I've already sent 26 in for testing or it's on hold or what. So we keep sending batches in until we wear him down into the ground. And he cries, "No mas!" We will keep pushing our boundaries. No, he enjoys doing it. He's got his own channel. He did me this custom Hank. Oh, by the way, check the backside of it. So it's like all Halloweened out with Snoopy stuff. But he is J Cool G, right? He's Snoopy, right? You ever seen this moniker? So he has a YouTube channel. He has an Instagram channel. So check it out, J Cool G19, YouTube and Instagram. Thank him so much for this. And if you want to see these actual knives tested on the Rockwell machine, tune into his channel. He will show you these knives and knives of many other people sending them in for tests. So you get to watch that and you can eat popcorn. You can do whatever, have some nachos. It's great TV watching. It beats the CBS Evening News, MSNBC, CNN. I feel much better watching his videos. Or you can always tune into the impeachment hearings. So that's a snooze. So shifty shift. Okay, so here we go. This group of knives, but we got eight knives. Okay, we got the Bestech Kendo, and then the Canku, a.k.a. Fura, a.k.a. Effengrau, a.k.a. God only knows who's rebranded this poor bastard. I think I did it when it was Fura gear. And the D2 wasn't D2, I think, at the time we had these tested. But this, of course, has a different brand name on it, so I'm sure that's changed the steel completely. Whatever. I thought they were cool knives regardless and all that, and they're usable, etc. So there you go. And then the Bestech Kendo. But we can't PMI them, and that's a no joke deal because the guy that was doing the PMI work for Kurt had a really, really bad medical situation, emergency, and he's lucky he didn't die, and he's rehabbing, and so I don't know if or when he'll ever be back to work. Okay, so I got another guy lined up, but he's out of the country right now. When he gets back in, he's a QC engineer, and he's got all the stuff, so he can do that for us going forward. I will bury his ass with knives when he gets back. That's probably why he won't come back into the country, because he knows it's headed his way. Regardless, 8 knives, and we're going to go alphabetically down the sheet. By the way, if you want to know the results on knives of the past, and I can't guarantee that spreadsheet is current all the time. There's always knives in line for him to enter on the sheet. But I always put the link down below in the comment section and in the description section to spreadsheets. Like this kind of stuff, okay? That'll give you all this information. And that's like between Tom Hosang Outdoors, Outpost 76, and Super Steel Steve. So you can look at actual cutting performance. And I believe that mostly they are also including the Rockwell. We do the Rockwell ranges, and we do the actual elements to confirm what the steel is. Okay, so those links will be there. So if you go, I wonder if they've ever tested Ganzo D2, click. Okay, Tucson. Have you ever checked to see if that M390 is real? Click. It's there. Okay, Bestech. Click. Benchmade. Click. Spyderco, ZT, whatever. Check that out. If you can't find that, email me. If you ask me in the comment section, I may not see your comment, or I may not be able to get to your comment. Sometimes I click to try and reply and I can't get there. So if you really, really, really want an answer from me, my email address is in the comment section, in the description section. Contact me. I will tell you what I can tell you. Okay? let's go. Bestech Kendo. Did I show you a picture of that? Of course I did. 58 and a 58.3. We tested 4 other D2 Bestech knives. I think the Scimitar was one. I don't know what the other 3 were right off the top of my head. I looked at them today earlier, a few hours ago. Brain cells have died since then. And so 58 to 60 is the range we've been getting on their D2. Next one was our brother knife right here. Oh, brother. This is not the little slip joint with the carbon fiber that sells for like 35 bucks a shot. This was more expensive, and I'll do a review on this here one of these days. It's not in my rush pile, but this is the 1701, supposed to be D2. Like I say, none of these have PMIs. I don't know if it's real D2. But I'll tell you one thing. It was an interesting design, so I thought I'd get it, and it wasn't very expensive. So this knife here is a 60.5 and a 60.6. So that's pretty good for, if they're lying and that's really 8CR, that's damn good for 8CR. I might go with it. Who cares, right? For no more than I paid for it. But no, I'm guessing, if I had to guess, at that Rockwell level, I'd say that's probably D2, and rather well done, by the way. Okay, then the Cancun knife that I showed you, that's AKA everybody's else rebranded craziness, was interesting because that was a 59.5 and a 59.6. Now, you got to add a plus or minus 0.5 to those Rockwell, so you can almost really say that was a 60 because you could pop it one more time and you could go a 0.5 either way. So that's really close to 60, and being there almost makes you think that's D2. So yikes. I really do want to get one tested. That one had to go back to Richard. So he wanted it back. He sent it back. I may beg it back off of him once I get my guy in town back from out country and really check that. It's pretty hard 8CR if they are, if that's what it really is. Dendron Deer Hunter, and the only Dendra knives, Russian company, but made by Lion Steel, and this is a D2. So I don't doubt that this is D2. I did want to PMI it, but I didn't get that done, obviously. But the Deer Hunter was 60. He hit it twice, and oh, by the way, I guess I haven't been showing you these, but see, there's the little divots right there, and there. So, yes, and you can actually watch this on camera as he does this. In fact, his video's already been released, probably a week before I'm even taping this, which is fine. I told him, yeah, go with it. It doesn't matter. That way they can see your taping, and then they can see the actual results on my channel. And then next is Ganzo. And of course, this is not their D2. This is their 440C. Okay, I believe 440C. What is it really? I think we've tested them before. We've tested the D2 ones. I think we've tested a Ganzo 440, and it was actually 440. This is a 58. And 440 should be 58 to 60, so it's in the green range. It's a 58. Harnds Warriors next. This is a beast, and it is a beast. This thing is ginormous. This knife is huge. Just take it your average Ganzo. Okay? The Ganzo is a little girly man. You know what I'm saying? This is a beast. Got this. These are pretty much cheap as chips. And this is the Warrior. And it comes in a ginormous box with a belt pouch and suspenders because it's heavy too. So there you go. And you know what? I like it. I love the design, don't you? Almost looks a little Harsy, now that I'm thinking of it. Doesn't it? It looks a little bit like a Harsy design. Any case, supposed to be D2, don't know, but it's a 60 and a 60.3, so that's solid. And even through this coating, and this coating can take a half a point. See where he hit it? he hit it right there. There's one. Where's the other one where he smacked it? Oh, there's the other. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I'll do a video on that someday. Someday, they're all in line. Ruike M121. Haven't done a review on this. When I do, Kurt wants it back because this is mine, but he goes, I love it. 2 smacks on there, and this is, you know, this is their M series, so this is not their little 14C28N stuff. This is all grown up. This is S35VN all day long. But did we have it PMI'd? I wanted to, but couldn't. But here's the HRC results. It was a 58.9 and a 59. Okay, you know, 58 to 61 is our range, so it's above the minimum. You know, so it's strong. It's strong. And last but not least, I'm sure you guys have been holding your breath for the bad boy of the bunch, the K390. Be there, be square. Go big or go home. Para 2. And one thing I really do like about Spyderco, first of all, they don't publish their Rockwell range. And you know what? I don't know why you necessarily need to. But I know one thing. They're hitting it. They're hitting it good. And there's the 2 pops on it. Thanks for defacing my beautiful K390 there, Kurt. Appreciate that a lot. Okay, so what did it get? Okay. It's got 9% vanadium in it. Oh, it ain't stainless, but I'll bet it'll hold an edge for a while. 63 HRC. Can we make that into a drinking song? 63 HRC. Yeah. Whew. Yes, indeed. Good boy. Behave yourself. All right. We're done. We're done. Are we done? We're done. I can't even speak Swedish, but he speaks English really well. Take care, my friends. Thank you so much. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.